Hello, my friends. I am Sandrine, a trance channel, quantum healer, and ascension mentor. So today I've been in deep meditation, receiving information from my galactic team, and I felt the need to share as they recommended me to do so as well. So the purpose of the meditation and the work in the quantum was to understand more what this new galactic year is going to bring us. And the information is really fascinating, a little bit challenging to receive as well, but I would like to invite you to really open up your heart portal and to anchor yourself into your divine truth. So if this content resonates with you, great, you're going to receive and understand it and stay in your true inner peace. If this content doesn't resonate with you, just stop watching and move on to something else. You know, like there's not everything is for everyone, right? So you resonate or you don't, and all is well. If you do resonate with this content, I really love to have a little thumb up for you, as well a comment, and even maybe subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So yesterday on the 26th of July 2020, we entered a new galactic year according to the Mayan calendar. And today, the information that I have been received are as such. So we are entering a new cycle. So at this very moment, when I speak in this single moment of creation, when I, Sandrine, I understand my reality as being the creator of my reality, the predictions and downloads that I have received concern this timeline that I am anchored in, and that therefore you are anchored in as well, because you listen to this content right now. So we are experiencing this similar co-creation together. So now that the prediction and the explanations that happen today, they are congruent to this timeline, but depending on the way I ascend, I evolve, and you do as well as part of this co-creation that we're experiencing on this earth plane, this will change. So with this very moment of creation, what has been channeled is that there is a 13 years cycle that we are starting now of moving back and forth between different frequencies. And this will have very much like a bouncing effect of the earth moving up and down through different fractal reflections. And as we do that, it's literally like kind of shaking up, because I was shown like, you know, like it's like a ball falling down and then bam, and then bouncing back, and then falling down and bam, bouncing back, until eventually the shift in human awareness, awakening frequencies to 5D reality and beyond is reaching the tipping point necessary for the fractal reflection to separate to the degree that the upper reflection will fully anchor itself into a most ascended timeline of 5D reality, automatically creating a below fractal reflection of frequencies that are not low frequencies that we experience right now. So this in this most ascended earth that we are heading towards, like more crystalline earth, then like the spectrum of frequencies that we are going to navigate in is not going to be the same as here, like with the deep low and darkness and hate and all the, like literally like the crimes that we perpetuate against humanity, against the earth, against nature, against all the realms of creation right now. But the lower realm, the lower frequencies in that 5D reality will be very, very different. It's nothing to do with this, okay? So that is not a point that we are going to enter into here today. At the moment, we are here. Okay, so this has been downloaded from my Arcturians and Andromedan team working on this with me as a trance channel. So linear time is an illusion. Linear time is the reality that we function into Earth right now. So it is like past, present, future, and we understand like time through a linear process. But in the quantum, there is no such thing as linearity, like it's non-linearity. So for the purpose of understanding the timeline that we are in now, we are understanding it through 3D timeline reality. And this is the 3D current timeline. And you can see this effect of bouncing that I have explained before. So we are going to, and we already experienced, like that is 2020. So we started going like shoop like that, and that is due to a mass awakening. So a lot of people from the beginning of 2020 have been reawakening to new realities, you know, through like the love portal, to like truth, like with the COVID-19 and Black Lives Matter, and now everything that's happening with the children and human trafficking. It's like it's mass awakening. So like we went like this to start with, like a lot of people, I want to live like a more authentic life, I don't want to continue like this can't be reality, what else is out there? Also a lot of light workers that were a little bit kind of bouncing up and down between timelines. Oh, I really feel this is my purpose, but I might as well do that. Like a lot of light workers, light keepers and starseed have actually anchored themselves into their most ascended or a higher ascended timeline. And so this has really been like we reached a 4D point of reality on Earth recently, and this 4D point of frequencies on Earth really showed into more people living from their heart, understanding their emotion but transcending them, not really identifying with their emotion any longer, but choosing to alchemize their emotion, you know, on spiritual, mental, emotional and spiritual existence, you know, understanding that we are a soul having a human experience. That is really like the wave that humanity has been experiencing. So we reached that, and now actually they show me that Earth is here, and look, it's crashing. I was like, no, no. It's like, yeah. So actually what is experiencing, it's like all the dirt that is going to be digged out now, because, okay, so right now there is a lot of wind, and wind is going to be very dominant into the upcoming year. So like previously, governments were based on very earthy frequency and planetary alignments that were really anchored into Capricorn Earth energy, which is like a lot of rules and regulations. This is how we do it, this is the steps, this is what we do and what we don't do. It's like really being high achievers, like performing all the time. And that is no longer the case. Now planets governing the governments have moved more into wind energy, and that has to do a lot with faster information, opening up the Pandora box, like freeing everything that has been, you know, like hidden into this government before. And it's literally what you're experiencing, right? It's like we are just starting to open the Pandora box. And this is what they explain, is that actually, like here, so actually it's not so much that it is going to get worse, it's just that our awareness is going to increase, like the information that we are going to receive is going to reveal how bad it has been, the dirt that had been there for all along. So we will have the feeling that life is getting worse, you know, like we thought it was bad but it's getting worse, but actually that's not the case. And it's very important for us to realize that, to stay detached and not to fall into low frequencies. It's just like this is the wind bringing everything to the surface. This is the purging necessary at the moment. It's literally like the kettle boiling and going like, this is all the shit that you were blinded to. And as like we experience that, a lot of people are going to drop in frequencies, and it's going to be like this feeling of dropping back into a reality that is, as I explained, like worse than we could ever imagine. But this is where the role, the job of you watching this video, if you're watching this video, most likely you are a light worker, you're a mission soul, you are a light keeper, a star seed. So please listen carefully, because this is what we need you to be doing. Here is your job, to stay anchored into 4D realities and above, 4D frequency and above. So as you become aware, you know, of the love frequency rising, stay anchored always into your upper fractal reflection, upper quadrant, which is gratitude, joy, divine service, divine knowing, divine teachings, divine healing, channeling, anchoring all the way through the heart portal. So here is a little explanation of this, fractal reflection. So like at every single moment, we're experiencing a range of frequencies. So these are the upper range of frequencies and the lower range of frequencies. This is valid for both Earth and individual experiences. So we can very well stay in the upper quadrant, but at times we will feel frequencies from the lower quadrant. That's just, part of the frequencies available to us right now. So when we experience that, let's come back to inner peace, always. You see, like the center point, the 0 point of creation, the 0 point of anchoring through multidimensional time and space realities, allowing us to shift to higher realities is always through anchoring ourselves to the 0 point of creation, residing inside the heart portal, the seat of our soul, oneness, through practicing the heart quality of inner peace. So no matter what happens around us and inside of us, it's always working on bringing ourselves back to inner peace. And this is important as well, as a lot of us are going to experience very high level of frequencies into the upper quadrants, such as excitement and overjoy. That's great to have excitement and overjoy. These are really like high vibrations that are shifting us from the lower vibe to the higher vibe, but we cannot stay always on that. Otherwise, we automatically start shifting for the below frequency, which is sadness and despair, because we need balance. So when we feel that we are really super excited, like I have been really excited and joyful for a week, and it was becoming exhausting. I was like, oh my God, it's getting exhausting. And yesterday I had again the awareness, I understand what's happening now. So for me not to crash, and it's simply residing inside my heart portal, simply practicing my meditation to find inner peace. I love all of this. I love all the excitement, the downloads, the ideas, like the new love relationship, the new friendships manifesting in my life right now. But I choose to be so grateful for it and to keep it there and vibrate high and allow them to manifest in my timeline when they are ready to manifest, by residing in inner peace, surrendering to this very single point of creation, residing in the present moment. Okay, so for you listening to this as a light keeper, an ascended soul, a mission soul, a light worker, whatever you like to call yourself, always work on yourself to hold the light. And I could literally see all of us, if you're listening to this, most likely we are part of the same soul family, same soul tribe. So yay, welcome, exciting. And so our work is to be together and to weave, literally to weave a web of light. So as a portion of the earth is going to crash down, we have a net here. It's like we have this pull upward. It is there. It's like Earth might be experiencing something in the lower realm, like most of the people on Earth will experience the lower realm, but they will feel held somehow. They will feel supported somehow, because we are going to support them. Are you ready to support them? Are you ready to support yourself? Are you ready to be a wave shower? Literally, we are wave showers, showing the way how to alchemize everything that's happening through our heart portal, anchoring ourselves into the highest level possible of frequencies available to us at every single moment. So this new galactic year, this is starting now. So this galactic year is going to really see Earth and the collective go through very big bouncing like that. So that's in the collective, but it is also on an individual level. So please, as you listen to this, every time you realize that you are going through a massive spiritual growth, light bulb, spiritual growth, especially if you receive any of my trance channeling sessions that are super activating, that are anchoring you into your highest timeline, that are shifting outdated timelines and so on, or like taking any of my content, because it's like really powerfully coded, right? So every time you experience a massive spiritual moment, like a aha, an expansion, teachings, Really reside, stay with that, finding your inner truth, anchoring back through your heart portal, taking time to integrate, really rest, eat very high frequency food, which is fruits, like eat at least 20 fruits a day, guys. I'm not kidding. It's full of crystalline water and the fruits transform your life. So eat a lot of fruits, drink a lot of, crystalline water, as crystalline as possible. Look after yourself to keep anchoring yourself on all levels, spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, into the best possible reality that you can experience. Also, more than ever, create a network of like-minded people, of soul friends, of soul family, who can be there for you to hold space when you experience lower frequencies. It happens. It happened to me. Even last week I experienced low frequencies. I was aware of that because I was residing in inner peace. I could feel this wave coming, trying to take me back through an outdated reality. What did I do? I didn't allow it to happen. I reside in inner peace, and I reached out to my friend and I say, I'm experiencing this, like thoughts and dreams and people from outdated reality trying to come back and suck me back into that vortex that I was in before. I don't want to go back. Help me, please. And all they did was like, they mirrored my light. All that we need to do with one another is to mirror each other's light. And this is what I'm doing to you right now. You are a divine soul in a physical body. You came here for a purpose. Your purpose in this very moment is to be anchored fully into your soul. Anchored yourself into your soul right now. As I say this word, we are shifting you in full alignment with your soul right now. Full alignment in your soul by anchoring you into the remembrance that your heart portal is the seat of your soul. That as long as you tune into your heart, as you bring all of your experience through your heart portal, you will reside in inner peace. That the waves and the flow of life will not take you away from the current timeline that is the most ascended timeline available to you right now. This is how you anchor yourself. As we activate you, we anchor yourself into a most ascended timeline. For you to stay there and not to oscillate and fall back into old patterns, it is simply residing at the threshold. It's literally like you open a door, you enter a new room, and bam, this is your new timeline. I am doing it at the moment. I can tell you at times it's like, wow, I can't even see because this is too bright. I don't want to close my eyes and run away. What I am doing is that I sit there and I contemplate and I meditate and I go back with and I say, I am ready for all of this light, even though I don't know exactly what it is. Even though I don't know exactly what my most ascended timeline will manifest to me, I choose to accept, I choose to surrender, I choose to receive, I choose to be anchored in my heart portal now. This is quantum healing. This is how we access our most ascended reality. This is how you anchor yourself into this new galactic year from the best place available to you right now. So as we move through that, remember this point. Anchor yourself into your heart in inner peace. Weave a web of light around you with your everyday actions, with your everyday thoughts. See the beauty in the world. Observe how nature is beautiful. Observe how people deep down, all they want is to actually experience love themselves, even if they are blinded, even if they don't know how to do it. Be the mirror of people's light instead of judging them. This is how we shift the collective as light leaders. This is not by judging other people for being blinded by their own light. Imagine if I was to judge you because you were not able to process your emotion and your trauma, and you say you must be really like a low shit human being who don't deserve to be in this reality right now because you can't even process your trauma and your experiences with graciousness because you are sad and you're angry and then you hurt others. No, I will say you are hurting others. You might not see it, but you are the light. You have forgotten. Of course you hurt. Of course it has been challenging, but there is another way. If you open your heart portal, I might show you the way. And if it's not me, it's going to be someone else. I am mirroring your own magnificence because this is what I am here to do. This is why I came on earth. to solve humanity into fractal reflection of a most possible ascended reality available to all the people I meet right now. Everybody can live as being pure channel of divine light. And this is your job also. As you listen to these words, you are being reactivated into this remembrance of anchoring the light, of keeping the light on this earth, of being part of this web weavers that is going to literally help humanity ascend. It is not necessary to have 13 cycles of bouncing back and forth. We say, Arcturians, Andromedans and Sandrine, we say we can very much ascend a lot faster than that if we consider linear time, right? So please, please share this video around to all the people that you know will resonate with this content. Please, please, please be a part of my tribe simply by listening to the content. I put a lot of content out there for free. I have a lot of offerings as well where you can invest in yourself to really be completely shifted at once. However you want to do that, if you feel called, I would be so honored for you to be part of my tribe simply by following me and also being a mirror of my own light, as I need that to keep anchoring myself to the levels necessary of being able to channel this, of being able to transmit this for you as part of my divine service. I may offer to you also to be a mirror to my own light. So when I experience low level of frequencies, I can read your messages and I can be reminded of my own light when darkness comes. I love you very much. I honor you so much. I thank you for watching. And remember that we were born free. Reclaim the power within now. I love you. Bye.